All right, so you were a big part of Fox's coverage of the World Series. I loved it. I mean, it was such a great World Series. And before we get into some specifics on the World Series, you know, a lot of people that are listening right now are Yankee fans, and you follow the Yankees very closely. How far away do you think the Yankees are from the Dodgers, from the Blue Jays?
Yeah, I mean, I heard your piece yesterday with Mike Lupica, and Michael was exactly accurate when he said the Dodgers just don't beat themselves. They don't make mental mistakes. They make very few physical mistakes, but they remind me of the late 90s New York Yankees. I mean, they got outplayed in every category, and somehow the LA Dodgers are world champions again. Mm-hmm. And that's a trick from the old school Yankees. But what do they do well? They do so much well. And I think the gap, even though I've heard you say, Michael, that 94 wins for the Jays, 94 for the Yankees, I think that's one of the most misleading stats you can read because the gap is quite far. And, you know, what the Yankees lack is continuity. If you look at the Dodgers, you look at Freddie, Mookie, Will Smith, Muncy, Kike Hernandez, Clayton Kershaw. They've been there for 5, 6, 7 years together now. And if you look at our team, what the Yankees, I believe, need to do, and look, there's no bigger fan than me, so I'm a Yankee boy, but I wish I could say all great things. I think Jeter, I wish that Jeter and I, during the Fox series, we could cover nothing but, you know, great things about the Yankees, but the truth is there's some things that are lacking, and continuity is one of them. In '04, we had the heartbreak with the Red Sox. It took a full 5 years to come back and win in '09. But in '09, we still had exactly the same core. You know, if you look at a guy like Aaron Judge, who's entering at age 34, there's concerns that the window's closing on one of the great all-time players. But in the last 3 years alone, Aaron Judge has had 39 different leadoff hitters and 45 cleanup hitters. I had one leadoff hitter, and I had basically 1 or 2 cleanup hitters. So one leadoff, which was either a combination of Damon and Jeter, and I had Matsui pretty much my entire career behind me. In the last 5, I had Teixeira. So it was the epitome of continuity that we had created there. And the last 27 championships, the 27 championships with the Yankees, the one thing they've had is continuity. There's probably Aaron Judge is the only starter, if you go back 5 years in the roster. That is remarkable, and it's the anti-Yankee way. I just hope, and I believe, that Cashman and company will get it right.